Previously on Survivor Boston. The 16 castaways seemed to settle into their new tribes, but people quickly started turning on each other. On Inferno, Giselle and Lauren started to lose their trust in their former ally Brian after he had supposedly switched his vote.
If he doesn't stick to what he says on the first one, how am I supposed to trust him for the rest of it?
But it was Elvis who really lied to them in order to make Brian an enemy.
I voted for Stuart instead of Izzy.
On a tribe called Quest, Lexi started to spread rumors and even threw her ally Bailey under the bus when he was suspected to have the idol.
Well, yesterday he didn't say shit about it.
Even though she has it herself. At the immunity challenge, a tribe called Quest lost for their first time. Multiple names came up, but Jake ended up stepping down.
I don't feel like I have time to do this right now.
And therefore, a tribe called Quest did not have to go to tribal. 14 are left, who will be voted off tonight.
Lexi's really nice and bubbly. After our first group meeting, I texted her, I was like, I really want to work with you, and she was like, yeah, I said I wanted to work with you in my confessional, and I was like, oh my god, I literally said that too. So we've been kind of talking.
Sarah is very approachable. She's very outgoing and easy to talk to.
Sarah's a sweetheart. She's really nice, she's really enthusiastic, she's doing her best. I just look forward to being her teammate as long as this all works out.
This next immunity challenge is extremely important. I feel like both of the last ones were almost testers because in both cases, the teams lost people who weren't there all the time to begin with. And now this one, when someone loses a team member, it's going to be pretty real.
Come on in, guys!
Are you guys ready to get to today's immunity challenge? Alright, first things first, I'll take back immunity. Thank you. Alright, immunity is back up for grabs.
Alright, this game is very simple. You all know it is capture the flag. It's the exact same thing. It's capture the flag. We're going to play best 2 out of 3.
There's going to be a black bandana on each corner with a circle of rope around it. The defending team cannot go inside the rope. When you cross the rope to the other side, that's not your side, you're going to have a bandana in your pants, and what they have to do is try to grab it away from you. Once that happens, you have to go back to the other side. Who's going to be on this side? Brett's going to be on this side.
We'll give you a minute to strategize. We'll get started.
No, it's like a
Yeah! Inferno, are you ready? Yeah! All right, 30 minutes on the clock. Survivors ready? Go!
Ryan sprinting right out for Inferno, right out of the gate. Toby following.
Okay. This is kind of scary.
Yeah, it's this is a big deal.
Moses crossing over.
Oh, Moses is already running across for a tribe called Quest. Lexi running right there. They are dodging back and forth. Moses and Lauren going at it right now.
Right from the beginning, we have blue people going over to red territory. We have Toby coming over to blue. Toby going up against Peyton. We both have Brian and Toby going in.
Moses trying to get her onto the circle. Lexi in this. Yeah.
How did you grab?
No, over here.
They are all trying to grab that flag. Lexi's running to the other side.
Brian going for the flag.
It's fine, he has it, no, literally.
Brian's in the circle, Brian's running out. Brian's going to the other side. Brian can take it.
Brian's got the flag for Inferno.
That's it.
Red scores a point.
Are both teams ready? Survivors ready? Go!
Inferno seem to be sticking to their same defense and offensive plan, walking slower this time.
Peyton and Moses quickly moving to the other side. We have Kate, Lexi, Sarah, waiting by the beaks.
Peyton and Moses going. Moses dodging. Moses dodges both. They got Moses' flag.
I know it's like capture the flag, but I really I'll tackle someone. I don't care.
Yeah, I play football, right? Really?
Daniella and Peyton going at it.
Yeah, me too. I'm just trying to chill here for a second.
Brian coming back. He was tagged.
Alright, Brian. Alright, Brian, stop showing off. You ran right into me. No, it wasn't.
Toby, hustle back.
Get on your side.
Moses going over for a Tribe Called Quest. Peyton also over for a Tribe Called Quest. Peyton's already injured herself once this season. Will it happen again? Moses going around to the circle. Peyton gets into the circle. They are both in the circle. You seem to be taking a second. They are being guarded. Lauren right on top of them.
It's a straight shot. You're definitely faster than I am, so.
Moses going out for a Tribe Called Quest. He's running straight back.
Yes, Moses!
He avoids both of them. Toby misses. Brian misses. Moses scores for a Tribe Called Quest. We are tied 1-1.
This could be a very quick last round, depending on what you guys do. Are you guys gonna play risky?
No.
Or play safe? What's gonna happen? Survivors ready? Go!
Inferno employing the same strategy for a third time. Brian going out for Inferno. Lexi and Moses and Peyton seem to be going out for a Tribe Called Quest. Toby following Brian right behind. They are facing off at the center line right now. Who's gonna make the first move? Moses and Peyton talking. Brian takes the open opportunity, starts sprinting towards the open circle. Toby watching.
Brian's done. Brian's gotta go back.
Toby's across the line. Toby makes it around Peyton. Will he be able to dodge Moses? Moses going to the other side for a Tribe Called Quest. Once again, it is Daniella, Izzy, and Lauren defending for Inferno. Will they grab it? Daniella misses. Lauren misses. Lauren misses again. Moses is down. Still no flag. Lauren. That was insane. Moses completely dodging Peyton right behind him.
Not today, Toby! Stop grabbing it! He's grabbing his flag! Got it!
It's done. You can't grab your flag.
I was not.
Yes, you were!
This has once again gotten back to the inner circle.
For me.
Here we are again. Is there anybody in? No. We don't have to.
Like, I really want to give you a break and say I'll take it, but I just don't have what you have.
I can do it.
That's fair.
Moses believes that he can do it a second time. Will he have the same luck?
Brian's in, guys. I literally don't. You can grab onto him!
I'm so dirty.
Brian got, never mind.
Moses and Peyton playing risky. They are trying to fake out the defense right now.
No, Brian's not in the circle.
Izzy watching from afar. Daniella closer in. Toby noticing what's going on, walking over. Brian also watching.
Keep an eye on Lexi behind you, Brian.
We are at a face-off. Moses going out. Yes! Moses runs around Daniella. Yes! Toby trying to catch him. Will Moses make it? Brian misses. Inferno going to their second tribal council of the season. One of them will be the second person voted out for the Survivor Boston, the Freedom Trail.
Brian, black for dead. Good luck next time.
Yeah.
It's a gift and a curse. Let the bells ring!
A Tribe Called Quest, come get immunity. You guys are safe at tonight's tribal council. You will not have to vote somebody out. Inferno, which I could give you guys better news. Tribal council will be happening soon where you will have to vote off another person on your team. Tribe Called Quest, you guys can head out.
Woo! Woo!
More time to tribe on 3. 1, 2, 3.
One time I'll just cry.
Glad we know to vote someone off. I was stressed. I'm like, I'm not doing that. That didn't happen. It's not happening today, so we good. So the last immunity challenge was great. We had capture the flag, and I felt really good on that one. A tribe called Quest, a more attractive tribe, but they're pretty effective at winning stuff. So if I can be with them for a little while for the rest of the team phase, then that makes my job a little easier.
Right now, I don't think I'm anyone's favorite person. I don't think anyone dislikes me, but like I'm floating in that like I'm not really a threat to anyone. I'm not holding anyone back. I feel pretty good about where I am in the team. What I'm most anxious about isn't the lying, isn't the fact that we have immunity. It isn't any of that. It's more of the fact what happens when the team dynamic falls apart.
So the challenge was capture the flag. When we lost, I was upset and disappointed, but at the same time, like, not shocked that we lost.
Like right now.
So the thing is, like, Giselle, me, and Elvis all had a sort of alliance, but the thing is, they're not here.
Yeah.
Their commitment, well, obviously they had prior commitments, but I rather, like, keep the people that actually were able to make it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying, like, I have commitments too, but I'm not willing to put myself out of the game.
But she came up to Daniella, Izzy, and I after the challenge and was like, hey, can the 4 of us be in the alliance? And so we were like, yeah.
I think these 4. I don't know where the heck Toby went. I am concerned about being voted off, but also, thank you, other team. I have the clue.
If you end up wanting to share the riddle and have us all try to help you with the answer, just let us know.
And yeah, the thing is, if one of you can meet in the afternoon and like I think I know where it is, and just help me look and record with me, I think that'd be perfect.
We had an idea going into it, and we were thinking that Lauren would be our go-to for taking out.
Are you still thinking the same person?
If we can get that clue out of her, there's no reason to keep her again.
That's true, but how would we get the clue out of her?
At this moment, we're still voting her out, but with that clue, we're like, we can't vote her out when she has that clue. I ended up passing her tonight, and she was like, hey, do you want to look for it tonight? And she showed me the clue. And so she's like, I have rehearsal, but I would rather look for it tonight rather than tomorrow, just in case. And I trust you more than Daniella. So I was like, yeah, sure. So she showed me the clue. My immediate thought was to just start looking. It had something to do with, it was like heads down, 7-Up, and then about it being under a TV in the common room. The common room somewhere on the 7th floor. I'm just hoping it's in there. Congratulations, you found the immunity idol. Lo and behold, there was the hidden immunity idol, and which I'm now gonna forever keep in my wallet, which is Boston for Survivor Boston. And oh my god, the hidden immunity idol will keep you safe from being voted out for the tribal council. If you discover the idol, you may keep it a secret or tell others that you have it. It cannot be stolen from you. Oh my god, you have to do it before the I've never been so excited to see it, because I thought that it would be cool to find it as a team, but to have it on my own and not tell anyone about it, but still look for it, it's something that I can have in the game, that's to myself, because I'm in an alliance with 3 other people right now, and we kind of share everything, but this is something that I can keep on my own. It's amazing. Oh my god.
I told them that they can't vote me off because I have the clue.
Yeah.
So Elvis and I decided to meet meet with Lauren first because we wanted to know what happened. We knew we lost, but we wanted to know what the challenge was and just get a rundown because we trusted her.
Who's their best player? Moses was their best player? He was super fast.
Because we had formed alliance last time. So me, Elvis, and Lauren met, and then Lauren said she pleaded her case to them to not vote her off.
Have you been approached by anyone to vote?
No, nobody.
That's the thing. None of us have.
The 3 of us realized that there were 2 factions forming within our tribe. It's the me, Giselle, and Lauren trifecta, and the Brian, Daniella, and Izzy trifecta. And Toby is kind of the swing vote in the middle. So what we're thinking of doing now is the 3 of us are going to take out the head of the other camp, Daniella.
We were all kind of thinking to just go for it and vote off Daniella because she's a very strong personality. She's definitely kind of a leader for the other half of the team, but it's negative because she's so controlling over them. I feel they're her puppets. I feel Daniella controls Izzy and Brian. And so we were going to try to get Toby on our side.
So Daniella told me that she wouldn't vote me off because I'm because I have the clue.
Yeah.
I kind of need it. But also, I haven't exchanged it with Danielle. The only people I've exchanged it with was you guys and Brian Roque.
Brian Roque may tell her.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Lauren trusted me with that clue, and I wasn't just gonna sit around and wait to look for it with her. But I'm still gonna look for it with her, but we're not gonna find it because I have it in my back pocket.
No, it doesn't work. I feel if it was, they would have to tape it or something.
Yeah.
Here. So,
This
I
is
don't know.
dumb. Okay. Well, round 2, I guess. Is it that Snapple? No.
You saw who? What?
I'm sorry,
I
guys.
saw Jane topless. Well, we all saw her.
Yeah,
This is so bad. Well, I don't want to disturb you guys.
I just went searching for the idol that I am in possession of with Lauren, and I feel so bad. She's so oblivious. But I have to get my head out of friendship mode and into game mode because it's serious, and hopefully no one catches on to me, but we'll see.
So I had an idea. What if Lauren does have the immunity idol,
Yeah.
she could use it as a bargaining tool.
Yeah, that's true.
My idea was she could go to the other tribe and offer to give it to one of the people on that tribe if they sabotaged, let's say, the next 2 challenges.
Yeah, that's true. Elvis, we're this. We've been talking so much, so we kind of relate.
If she did find it, she probably already found it in Colonial or LB.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't gotten. Well, Brian, we know about Brian. We know about Danielle. I feel like Toby hasn't been much of a topic of discussion.
That's true. I think because he was like kind of just in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really think of anything he's like done to help.
Toby is sort of a background character. He doesn't contribute much to the tribe personality-wise. Nothing about him stands up. He wouldn't be good for the tribe dynamic or the cameras. Me and Giselle are going to meet with Toby tomorrow at night to try to convince him to vote for Daniella.
4 of us, we were like, okay, so Lauren, and we were like, yeah. And then she joined us, and we were like, we were not just talking about you. And then she was like, I think she kind of got the feeling that
That's what she told me yesterday.
She got the feeling.
And that's what Brian hinted.
Yeah, she definitely got the feeling that like she could tell that like in that situation she was kind of on the outside of stuff. So she started throwing names out of like possibly who to vote off, and she was like, you know, I do have an alliance with Elvis and Giselle, but like they're not here right now, so like, and I know they had prior commitments, but like I'm still here, you know, and I had prior commitments, and I like, we felt uneasy about how quickly she was to throw you and Giselle under the bus almost.
Lauren apparently threw me and Giselle under the bus kind of during the challenge, saying that she kind of implied that we should be voted since we weren't there for the challenge and we didn't drag our own weight. That it might be actually better to betray Lauren.
Me and Brian and Toby and Daniella have like an alliance. So we knew that like we were fine. We call ourselves the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
But after hearing what happened on Sunday about what Lauren said, I think it's hard to decide after hearing that.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna tell Giselle about what just happened.
Lauren went up to all of them. They had just been talking about voting her off, and she could kind of tell. And so she said, Giselle and Elvis weren't even here. Like, well, we should vote one of them off.
Lauren throwing me and Giselle under the bus kind of struck the wrong vibe with me. Lauren, what do we do with Lauren though?
I thought everything was all set with the 4 Horsemen with Daniella, Izzy, Toby, and I to vote off Lauren this week. Because she gave me the clue, which is all I needed, and I have the idol, and so there's no real use for her at the moment.
So, do you have an alliance with Izzy and Daniella? Be honest.
I mean, we do, but we just don't know what we're doing. Like, we don't know, like who we're, like, voting towards, you know what I mean?
Essentially what happened was I gave him the rundown. I was originally not going to tell him that me, Elvis, and Giselle were trying to vote off Daniella. Essentially, we were going back and forth, and I was like, if you come over to our side, you'll be safer, and we'll be the majority.
Anything that would be in the majority is something that I would be looking for.
Okay, because we're, hopefully with you, we'd be the majority.
Right. What my thinking is, and what my understanding is that whoever I decide to vote off, I'll be working with the opposite side. So let's say I decide to vote off Daniella in an hour, I'll be working with Lauren and Elvis and Giselle. But if I decide to vote off Lauren, then I'll be working with the 4 Horsemen. So, at the moment, I am freaking out because it really just depends who I want to work with the rest of the game.
I will not vote you off.
Okay, yeah, and I will vote you off, yeah.
Promise.
Yeah.
Pinky. And then kiss it.
Aw, that was cute.
Awesome. He pinky swore, excuse me, that he would vote off Daniella. You're safer where you are with us.
Right.
So, Brian, you guys are back here for another tribal council. Let's talk about the challenge. What went wrong? Because you guys are here again.
Right. I mean, I think we all did really well, you know what I mean? I think it was just a matter of that Moses was just really good, and he was really fast, on the other tribe, so it wasn't like anyone's fault.
Izzy, after the last tribal council, your name did come up 4 times. Are you worried about tribal council tonight?
Not in particular, no. Going into the last tribal council, like, it was very early on in the games. Like, we didn't know, like, alliances were set up, no, relationships were made, friendships were made. But now going into this one, there's, like, alliances and stuff like that.
Okay, so Giselle, speaking of alliances in the last tribal council, we did end up with a tie the last time. So would you say that after last tribal council, there is a divide among the tribe?
I mean, a divide would be kind of not the right word. I just feel like we just had 2 different conclusions last time, but that could change this tonight or in the future.
So Lauren, are these alliances, these 2 alliances, are they clear? Does everybody kind of know where the people stand, or is it more secret?
I think we have a couple people who like swing both ways, and some people who just don't like want to be a part of an alliance. So I mean, some people talk more to each other, but I don't know.
Toby, would you say that there's certain people who are going to be making the decision for how it goes tonight? The swing votes, you could say.
No, not really.
No. Why do you say that?
Because I think there's 4 votes that we already have locked up.
Elvis, you sort of raised your eyebrows to this. Are you concerned about that fact? Are you worried, or does that make you feel more comfortable?
It does worry me a little, but at the same time it makes me comfortable because I know for a fact that there is going to be a majority, if that is the case, that there is going to be a majority vote and there won't be a tie.
Daniella, with all this talk, what are you basing your vote on tonight?
Oh, for me personally, I think it has to do with like what's being brought to the team. Like, because it is still relatively a team game. With so many people being on the other tribe and our tribe right now, like, our advantage is to win and to have them vote people off. Like, they've, as we've seen, a very athletically stacked team compared to ours. And Bruce wasn't even there. And that's not necessarily speaking to us, but, like, it is something to factor in moving forward.
Okay, so Lauren, do you think do you think that there's anybody on the tribe who is sort of more in the leadership position, the one who's more calling the shots?
Some people have a stronger voice on the team, and some people don't. And I'm interested to see what it would be like if the people who haven't really done a lot of talking would talk. Does that make sense? Like how that would shift our team. Because, I mean, some of you I don't talk to at all. So it would be really interesting to see like how it would shift and make our team better if it was more collaborative.
Let's see if anything changed from last time. Who feels safe tonight? Raise your hand. Okay, so only 3 people feel safe. Brian, why do you think less people feel safe than last time?
I think in general it's just like different mindsets. You know, when we first got into the game, everyone was kind of all over the place, whereas now it's just a matter of who do we think we can trust the most, and if that trust will further us in the game or maybe not take us as far.
With that, it is time to vote. Lauren, you're up.
This was suggested to me by another team member, and if it means saving me tonight, I'll vote her off. 100%.
I sit.
If you're gonna skate, who would you be? Giselle this?
Giselle?
Just
stop.
If you
Wait, there's a romance on this shit.
There's not a romance on this shit.
Possible showing?
It's me.
And politically, we have to
just keep our team as strong as we can.
I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted off will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. Off you go. First vote. Lauren.
Fine. Okay.
Daniella. It's one vote Lauren, one vote Daniella. Lauren. Lauren. That's 3 votes Lauren, 1 vote Daniella. Second person voted out of Survivor Boston. Lauren. That's 4, that's enough. He needs you to bring me your buff.
We have a liar in this room. We did.
Lauren, the tribe is spoken. You did
Okay. Toby.
Well, it looks like a clear decision was made by the tribe tonight. Maybe the tribe could be more unified, but again, anything could happen in this game. Grab your stuff, head back to camp tonight.
Next time on Survivor Boston, the contestants are hit with an unexpected twist.
Drop your buffs.
And new lines are drawn.
Did you feel isolated?
I really appreciate that she kind of like jumped on my side right away. I think.
We have a f***ing liar, and I know who the f***ing liar is, and it's Brian Roke. And Brian, you lost my trust in and out of the game. I know that I have no athletic ability, but I brought a face to this game. I brought personality, I brought sparks. Inferno team, you're gonna have no personality on the tribe anymore. You're done. Get out of here. Out the door, out the window. You're gone. You're gone, and blue team, I'm rooting you on. No, I'm not.